I was the first Easter Bunny in the Easter Bunny Hop.
Playing the role of Captain Hook at age 10, I was pretty good, actually. It was mostly about the girl who was playing Wendy.
I started doing theater when I was like 3 or 4. Back in Japan, I have actually a school album that says I want to go to New York and be on a Broadway stage.
That's so cute.
I secretly switched my major one year from violin to musical theater and didn't tell my parents about it.
I was relaxing at a matinee and got the news in between shows that I was going on, and I was like, no, yes!
First show I ever saw was Cinderella at a community theater in Macon, Georgia. I was probably 3 or 4 years old, but I remember being amazed with Cinderella. And so in a way, I am sort of Cinderella because I was really saying I wanted to be a performer. I would say you are.
It's exciting and it's electric and it's a blur. You don't really remember what happened exactly.
We totally uplift each other to this crazy awesome playing field.
It's so important to hear stories about other people, about other walks of life. That's my favorite part about being an actor is you get to try on a different life for a second.
It is a communal event where everybody is an active participant in what's happening.
When people watch a show, their defenses are down, so they're able to hear the truth in a way that they can't see it or hear it in their own life.
Every new piece of theater is an escape to something else. I'm really thankful for that because I think that's just so important in the world we live in today.
We were all standing on the stage looking out at the seats for the first time. I think it was the first time it really hit me I'm on Broadway. And I cried, couldn't stop. It was incredible.
My community theater in my town when I was in high school, and you would go and sit in the parking lot and get notes after the run through. And I was always in the chorus because I'm not good, but I had a good time.
So mine was when I was 10 and I did How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
There's some great photos and videos.
There's no photos and there's no videos online.
I was in the Thanksgiving play in 2nd grade that I was cast as the lead in, and I was like, wow, this is it.
This is it.
I actually auditioned for Annie when I was a kid and got rejected.
That's their law.
Yeah, I was so upset that I swore I would never do it again.
When I went in to sing, I was actually singing a song that Nell Benjamin had wrote the lyrics to, and I was just standing there and I was like, oh God, don't forget the words.
So I got to do one of the big numbers, a Hugh Warren's number, and that was my first time on the stage. And it was empty. I didn't care. I was so excited.
I saw The Phantom of the Opera. I was maybe 8 and I was really scared of nooses.
Specifically
they're really
just nooses.
Specifically being hanged. I was scarred. I was so scared for so long. And that's why I do it. I was so scared.
Do every part of theater you can.
Do a little bit every day that has something to do with the craft. Read plays, research, listen to cast album recordings.
I think theater is important because it tells stories that often need to be heard for people that don't get the chance to be heard.
Build that vocabulary for yourself and then start finding out what makes you the most happy.
Try things that aren't easy and that you don't feel good at, because that's how you do get better and how you keep working.
Find people who are good mentors that can lead you in the right direction.
If it's something that you really, really want to do, it's all around you.
Getting to the final destination is a matter of getting started. Follow your passion.
You have to work really hard for this, and if you love it so much, you will work hard for it.
Watching this group get better and better, the show ends in that stars number. I know it's corny, but I just sort of looked at it and went, there are a lot of stars up there. They're really talented, and you're going to be hearing about them for years to come.
The first Broadway musical I ever saw in New York was in this theater, the
What
Virginia
was it?
Theater. It was On Your Toes. It was 1983. I was a college student. It was fantastic. And it was a Wednesday, a matinee.
There you go, 1983. I was 13. Now we're married. That's our society. That's our society.